If you're over 50, this message is for you. This is not about chasing youth or turning back time. It's about feeling alive again, stronger, more balanced, and full of energy no matter what your age says. You don't need a gym membership, expensive supplements, or a perfect body. You just need consistency, kindness toward yourself, and the willingness to move a little every day. The secret lies in something incredibly simple, something the Japanese elders have been doing for decades. In Japan, many older adults live long, healthy lives, remaining active well into their 80s and 90s. They don't depend on strict routines or heavy workouts. Instead, they focus on daily movement, gentle motion that keeps their joints flexible, their blood flowing, and their spirits lifted. They move because it's a way of life, not a task, and that's what makes the difference. Every morning begins with small, intentional movements. It might be standing tall, stretching the arms above the head, rolling the shoulders, or slowly turning the neck. These aren't big, flashy exercises. They're quiet, focused acts of self-care. The purpose isn't perfection. It's circulation, flexibility, and awareness. These movements wake the body up and tell it, you're still strong, you're still capable, you're still here. The next step is gentle stretching. Reaching for the sky, then reaching down toward the ground. Not to test how far you can go, but to remind the muscles and joints that they can still move freely. These simple stretches improve posture, reduce stiffness, and make daily tasks, walking, sitting, lifting easier and more natural. It's about maintaining the body's rhythm, not pushing its limits. Then comes strength and simplicity. Japanese elders often practice movements that resemble squats or sitting and standing without using the hands. This builds leg strength, improves balance, and keeps the body stable. Strong legs are the foundation of independence. Every sit-to-stand motion is a small victory against weakness, a quiet declaration of resilience. Gentle torso rotations follow, turning from side to side, loosening the spine, engaging the core, and keeping the back mobile. This movement, though simple, protects against stiffness and back pain, which so many older adults face. Small circles of motion each day keep the energy flowing through the body like a slow, steady river. Balance exercises are another key. Standing on one leg for just a few seconds trains the body and brain to stay steady. Balance keeps you confident and secure. It keeps you walking without fear of falling. These tiny moments of focus reconnect you with your center, the part of you that knows you're still in control of your body, your health, and your life. And finally, movement that engages the heart. Walking in place, gentle steps around the home, a stroll after meals. Nothing extreme, just natural motion. The Japanese elders walk often, not as a workout but as a lifestyle. They move through their days instead of sitting them away. That constant low-level activity is one of the biggest secrets to their longevity. But movement is only half the story. What keeps these elders glowing isn't just how they move, but how they live. Their diets are simple, light meals with vegetables, rice, fish, tofu, and green tea. They eat in moderation, rarely until they are full. There's a beautiful principle in Japan called harahachi-bu, which means eat until you're 80% full. This small habit keeps the body from overworking, helps digestion, and gives more energy instead of draining it. They eat slowly, appreciating the food, often sharing meals with family or neighbors. Food isn't just nutrition. It's connection, gratitude, and balance. Japanese elders also prioritize rest, but not just sleep. They take moments to pause, breathe, and reset. A short rest during the day, a moment of quiet reflection, or even just sipping tea while watching the world around them. It's all part of mental wellness. Rest isn't laziness, it's nourishment for the mind and body. They also stay socially active. They connect with friends, neighbors, and community members. Loneliness can age a person faster than time itself. But connection, talking, laughing, sharing stories, keeps the mind sharp and the heart open. These interactions build purpose, and purpose is what keeps people alive longer and happier. A positive mindset plays the biggest role of all. Japanese elders often have a strong sense of gratitude. They focus on what they can do instead of what they've lost. They celebrate small victories, a pain-free morning, a good meal, a conversation with a loved one. They don't chase youth, they nurture joy. That attitude radiates through their movement, their habits, and their health. So if you're over 50, take this to heart. Start small, move your body a little each day, breathe deeply, stretch slowly, stand tall. Don't rush through your meals, taste them, enjoy them. Drink more water, maybe a little green tea. Sleep enough, rest often, and when you wake, thank your body for another day of life. Stay curious. Stay connected. Laugh often. You don't need to copy anyone perfectly. You just need to be consistent. A few minutes of mindful motion, a few conscious choices in what you eat, a few kind words to yourself every morning. These things add up. Age doesn't take away your strength, inactivity does. The human body is built to move, to adapt, and to heal itself when treated with care. There's a saying in Japan, nanakarobi-yaki, fall 7 times, stand up 8. It means resilience, the spirit to rise again no matter what. And that's exactly what health after 50 is about. You may feel tired sometimes. You may have aches or slow days, but as long as you keep moving, breathing, and believing, you're already winning. You don't need to look younger to be young. Youth is a state of energy, curiosity, and gratitude. Every step you take, every stretch you do, every smile you choose adds life to your years, not just years to your life. So today, make a promise to yourself. Don't let age define what you can or can't do. Let your movement, your laughter, and your mindset define your age. Start with one small action today. Lift your arms, take a deep breath, stand a little taller. That's all it takes to begin. Your best years aren't gone. They're right here, waiting for you to live them fully. Because no matter your age, the power to feel strong, peaceful, and alive again lies in your own hands. Move gently, eat mindfully, think positively, and remember, just like the Japanese elders, you don't need a gym to stay young. You only need heart, purpose, and the courage to keep going one simple movement at a time. After 50, the key to lasting health and energy isn't about how hard you work out. It's about how regularly you move. The biggest mistake many people make is believing that fitness has to be extreme to be effective. They think it requires hours at the gym, heavy weights, or high-intensity routines. But in reality, the body changes with age, and what it needs most is not punishment. It's care, rhythm, and consistency. Small daily movements can do more for your strength, flexibility, and balance than an occasional burst of effort followed by long periods of inactivity. Consistency builds momentum. Every time you stretch, walk, or move your body, you send a message to your muscles, joints, and nervous system that says, "I still need you." That message keeps everything functioning smoothly. It maintains blood flow, supports joint lubrication, and strengthens the muscles that protect your bones. A few minutes of movement each day is enough to prevent stiffness, reduce pain, and keep your mobility high. When you move regularly, your body stays ready for whatever life brings, whether it's climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or playing with your grandchildren. Japanese elders embody this philosophy beautifully. Many of them perform simple, light exercises each morning, not as a workout, but as a ritual. They stretch, twist, bend, and breathe. They don't rush, they move with intention and respect for their bodies. Over time, this gentle consistency keeps them remarkably agile and balanced, even in their 80s and 90s. Their strength doesn't come from intensity, it comes from habit. They don't skip days because movement has become part of who they are, not just something they do. Science supports this approach too. Regular, low-impact activity helps regulate blood sugar, strengthens the heart, and improves coordination. It also boosts mental clarity and emotional well-being. When you exercise gently but consistently, you reduce inflammation and encourage better hormone balance, two things that make aging feel smoother and less tiring. On the other hand, long gaps in movement cause the body to lose muscle tone, flexibility, and confidence in motion. The beauty of consistency is that it adapts to your life. You don't need to lift weights or run miles. You can walk in your garden, practice slow squats by your chair, rotate your shoulders while making tea, or stretch before bed. Every small action counts. What matters is showing up for your body daily. 10 minutes of mindful movement is infinitely better than one intense workout followed by a week of rest. Consistency also trains the mind. It teaches patience and discipline, the understanding that results come from repetition, not intensity. When you move daily, you create a rhythm your body learns to trust. That rhythm becomes your foundation for strength, balance, and longevity. So remember, after 50, your greatest power lies not in pushing harder, but in moving regularly. Gentle, steady motion, done with love and awareness, builds a body that stays flexible, balanced, and strong for decades to come. True health and vitality after 50 don't come from complicated routines or strict diets. They come from simplicity. A simple, balanced lifestyle nourishes the body and calms the mind. In a world obsessed with fast fixes and trends, the real secret to longevity lies in slowing down, listening to your body, and returning to the basics that nature has always provided. Japanese elders are a perfect example of this philosophy. Their lives are guided by balance and moderation, not excess. Their meals are light but deeply nourishing, their movements are gentle yet effective, and their days flow with a rhythm that keeps stress low and happiness high. This simplicity is not about doing less. It's about doing what matters most, and doing it with care. A simple diet plays a powerful role in maintaining health after 50. You don't need to cut out entire food groups or follow extreme meal plans. Instead, focus on whole, natural foods, fresh vegetables, fruits, fish, grains, and plenty of water. In Japan, people often follow the principle of hara hachibu, which means, eat until you're 80% full. This mindful habit allows the body to digest comfortably, preventing overeating and helping maintain a healthy weight without stress. Eating slowly, savoring every bite, and appreciating your food transforms a meal from a task into a nourishing ritual. The Japanese diet is also low in processed food and rich in nutrients. Simple soups, steamed vegetables, rice, tofu, and green tea provide energy without overloading the body. This kind of eating supports stable blood sugar, healthy digestion, and clear skin, all things that help you feel more youthful and energetic. But beyond nutrition, there's another layer of simplicity in how they approach food. It's shared. Meals are enjoyed with family or friends, which adds connection and joy, two ingredients that no supplement can replace. Simplicity extends beyond diet to how you move and rest. You don't need to run marathons or push your limits. Instead, find calm, consistent activities that bring joy. A short walk after meals, a bit of stretching in the morning, or gardening for a few minutes each day can do wonders for your energy. Gentle activity helps circulation, keeps joints flexible, and reduces stress. The goal isn't to exhaust yourself, it's to keep your body awake and engaged. Rest and recovery are equally important. A simple lifestyle values sleep and downtime. After 50, the body repairs and renews itself during rest. Taking time to pause, breathe, and recharge isn't laziness, it's wisdom. Japanese elders often take short breaks during the day, allowing both body and mind to stay in balance. They don't rush through life, they flow with it. Simplicity in living also means decluttering your mind. Let go of unnecessary worries, comparisons, and pressures. Focus on what truly brings peace, gratitude, connection, and purpose. A simple mindset frees you from the noise of modern life and helps you stay calm and centered. When you live simply, you give your body space to heal and your mind room to breathe. Health becomes effortless. You eat to nourish, move to stay alive, and rest to renew. It's not about perfection, it's about balance. In simplicity lies strength, and in balance lies longevity. After 50, the mind becomes just as important to your health as the body, perhaps even more. Your thoughts, emotions, and outlook shape how your body feels, heals, and ages. A positive mindset isn't just about optimism, it's a daily practice of choosing peace, gratitude, and self-belief even when life feels heavy. Japanese elders understand this deeply. Their strength and longevity aren't built on physical ability alone. They come from a calm spirit, a grateful heart, and a deep sense of purpose that keeps them moving forward every single day. A positive mindset transforms how you experience aging. Instead of seeing it as decline, you begin to see it as evolution, a time of wisdom, reflection, and renewed purpose. Every wrinkle becomes a story, every ache a reminder of how much you've lived. People who think positively after 50 often feel younger, act more confidently, and recover faster from challenges because their minds tell their bodies that life is still worth engaging in. Science supports this too. A positive outlook reduces stress hormones, strengthens the immune system, and even improves heart health. Simply believing that you can stay healthy and active changes how your body responds. In Japan, many elders live by a beautiful concept called ikigai, which means a reason for being. It's the idea that everyone has something that gives their life meaning, a passion, a responsibility, or a simple daily joy that motivates them to wake up each morning. For some, it's gardening or cooking. For others, it's taking care of grandchildren, volunteering, or practicing traditional arts. Having purpose keeps the mind sharp and the heart full. It prevents loneliness, one of the biggest hidden threats to senior health. When you have a reason to get up, you stay active without forcing yourself to. Positivity doesn't mean ignoring difficulties. It means choosing to face them with patience and courage. It's waking up and saying, I can handle today, even if your knees ache or your energy feels low. It's finding small victories in ordinary moments, like walking a bit farther than yesterday, laughing with a friend, or simply feeling the warmth of sunlight on your face. These moments build resilience, and resilience is the foundation of lasting health. A positive mindset also involves how you speak to yourself. Self-kindness replaces self-criticism. Instead of saying, I'm getting old, you can say, I'm growing wiser. Instead of, I can't do that anymore, say, I'll find another way. Words carry energy, and when you fill your inner voice with encouragement, your body follows. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, music that soothes you, and habits that inspire growth. Smile often, not because everything is perfect, but because gratitude turns ordinary days into blessings. The mind is a garden. Whatever you plant in it will grow. Plant joy, purpose, and kindness. At 50, 60, or 90, your best years can still be ahead. When you live with gratitude, hope, and purpose, you give your body the signal to thrive. A positive mindset doesn't just extend your life, it deepens it, filling every day with energy, meaning, and quiet strength.